Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be answering some pregnancy related questions that you guys asked me on Instagram. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, this is my Instagram right here. You guys should follow me. I'm very active on there, a lot more than I am on any other social media platform. So yeah, but I thought so I can actually do two things at once and tackle some housework I would full laundry with you guys while I answer some of you guys' questions. If you're new to my channel, then you don't already know this, but I am pregnant with my third baby. I'm expecting another baby. It's our third one and we're really excited. I am 12 weeks today, so I'm still just now getting past my first trimester, which is exciting. I'm about to get into the second trimester next week, so I'm so happy we have gotten that out of the way, and we've been able to hear baby's heartbeat, and I know baby's healthy, so we are so excited. So I'm just gonna go ahead and jump right into it and answer the questions while I fold some laundry. Would you rate this pregnancy from your other two pregnancies? Easiest, hardest, or what would you rate this pregnancy? Well, I'm still into my first trimester. I will have to say though that this pregnancy is kind of in the middle. So with Ethan, I would say that's my easiest pregnancy. Amelia was definitely my hardest pregnancy. I actually lost a lot of weight with her. I was very sick throughout my entire pregnancy with Amelia. And now with this pregnancy, I do suffer some morning sickness, but it's not nearly as bad as it was with Amelia. But it is a little worse than it was with my first. So I would have to say it's like in the middle. It's not as bad, but it's not like I don't have any symptoms at all, which I envy the women who have like the perfect pregnancies and like never crave anything or don't have like any kind of morning sickness. Like, you are so lucky. Are you going to film a gender predictions, old wives' tales before finding out the gender? I've seen a lot of these videos on YouTube. I honestly don't know if I will film that or not, because I don't even know how I would go about filming that. I would have to like research more on what kind of predictions I can do or take, but maybe. Let me know in the comments if you guys would like me to film that before I find out the gender of the baby. Is this your last baby? Well, I'm not God, so I never like to say never, because I feel like at the end of the day, we don't control the things that happen in our lives. Like, who knows? But I think as planning goes for a baby, this is our last pregnancy. We are basically done. We will be taking some permanent solution to that very soon. So yeah, I will go ahead and say this is our last baby. We do not want to have any more kids biologically. Maybe one day we would like to foster a child. We don't know, maybe when our kids are older. I really don't know, but we know that this is our last baby. I don't want to have any more kids. I don't want to birth any more children. And I think 3 is just the perfect number for us. Have your kids gotten cheapies, like crying a lot since you got pregnant? Not really. I haven't really noticed a lot of change in my kids, emotion-wise. And I'm sorry, you guys, that the lighting is going in and out. My backyard lighting is not the best lighting, so that's why. But no, I really haven't seen my kids act out or be like emotional or whiny or anything like that, thankfully. So next question is, do you have any names picked out? We do have a name picked out for sure. We're pretty like 95% sure this would be the name. If it were a girl, we still are going back and forth on a boy name. So just depending on the gender. If it's a girl, we're pretty set on this name. We've actually already known the names we like for our kids, and then for this baby, this name was definitely a name on our list when I was pregnant with Amelia, but Amelia obviously won. But it's honestly like our second choice, so we may name, we're pretty positive we have a name if it's a girl. If it's a boy, it's still up for debate. We don't know yet. Do you think it is a boy or a girl? I do have now, I know I said this in my, I think, what was it, 5 or 6 or maybe 7 week update. I said that I didn't really know what I was having, like I didn't have a feeling. Now I do. I actually feel in my gut, I think I know what I'm having. I'm not gonna say it because I don't want to jinx it, but I will let you guys know when we do find out the gender if I was right or wrong on what I think the baby is. But yeah, I won't answer that because I just want to keep that to myself and see if I'm right or if I'm wrong. But yeah, your pregnancies typically go smooth. Example, swelling, pains, early labor, etc. Ethan's pregnancy was super smooth, no issues whatsoever. I had him at 39 weeks. Now my pregnancy with Amelia was not as smooth. I did experience some swelling, and I did go into what they like to call, not preterm labor, but they have a name for it. Basically, she was born a little bit early, but she was never hospitalized for it or anything like that. But I did have some swelling with her. But I wouldn't say I have high-risk pregnancies because I was never put in the high-risk category. So I want to say that I hope this pregnancy goes smoothly. But I think with this pregnancy, what I didn't do with Amelia was go to the hospital fast enough. I think the moment I start feeling contractions with this baby, I will rush to the hospital as soon as possible. I'm not gonna wait and see what happens. So I didn't do that with Amelia because I kind of thought I was gonna go into labor and be in labor for like hours and hours and hours, which is not the case for a lot of women. And I just figured my labor would be the same as it was with Ethan. Ethan's labor was close to 15 hours. So I just assumed it would be the same, but I actually was in labor for 2 hours with Amelia and then I had her. So I think with this pregnancy, I'm just gonna follow my gut. The moment I feel pain, just rush to the hospital and try not to have my baby in the car. Are you going to have a gender reveal party? I will. Now, I don't think it's gonna be like a huge party. We're not having like a huge thing. I think we're just gonna get some close family and friends together and just find out together what we're having. I am having a gender reveal, and only one person will know what the gender is because this said person has to obviously put the gender powder thing inside the little things we're gonna shoot it out of. So yeah, so just one person will know. And yeah, but I will be having a gender reveal party. Were you guys really trying, or was it a surprise? It was not a surprise at all because we knew what could happen, but we weren't like actively 100% trying. Like with Amelia, I like to say, or I like to think that I was really trying with her. Like we had decided we want to have a baby, and I wanted to get pregnant as fast as possible. So I like took ovulation tests. I made sure to have sex when I was ovulating and things like that. Now with this baby, I didn't even know when I ovulated. I didn't really look at my calendar or anything like that. So I want to go ahead and say it wasn't 100% planned, but we also knew in the back of our heads that if we were to get pregnant, we would be excited about it. So we weren't trying to get pregnant, but then we were at the same time. It's kind of weird because we had decided to stop using protection in January and see what could happen, and obviously it worked. But I guess I'll just say we were trying. I keep going back and forth. We were trying. Obviously we stopped protecting ourselves and we got pregnant. So I knew it was gonna happen eventually, but I wasn't like as obsessed with it, and I wasn't worried about when I would get pregnant, if that makes any sense. How's your energy now that you're pregnant and have 2 kids? Honestly, you guys, my energy, it depends on the day. Like, there's days where I don't even feel like I'm pregnant. I forget I'm pregnant. Then there's some days where I'm just like, I can't function. You know, there's just days like that where I'm just so tired I could take a nap all day. I remember the first few weeks I was so exhausted, like I couldn't even function. Now I just kind of forget sometimes that I'm pregnant, unless during the morning time I am kind of sick, so I try to hurry up and make breakfast and get something to eat. But I don't really feel so tired. I felt more tired with Amelia than I feel with this pregnancy, so I don't know. When's your due date? My due date is November 22nd, so We're looking at a Thanksgiving baby probably. Cravings, mainly sweet stuff. I really want a cheesecake or anything sweet, anything super sweet. I want it. I haven't really craved any salty foods. Oh, I've craved a lot of like watermelon and just like fresh stuff. It's weird, but like watermelon is like my #1 craving, and then like cake. I want cake, anything like cream cheese, with cream cheese. It's so weird, but like a cheesecake, I really want cheesecake. I want to say sweets and like fruits. So yeah. How many more children are you planning on having? I answered this earlier. Probably no more. We're done. We are done after this one. I just don't think I would have the time and the energy to take care of more than 3 kids. Guys, having kids is hard, and if you are a parent, you know having kids is rough. So I think 3 is our number. So yeah, no, we are pretty much done after this baby. Well, you guys, that is all the questions I'm going to answer. I'm gonna get back to folding all this laundry. It's so hard to fold laundry and answer questions at the same time because I'm like so distracted thinking about what I'm gonna say that I kind of forget to fold. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have any more questions, just let me know in the comments and I will try to answer them for you. And I'll try to reply as quick as possible and let you guys know. I'm pretty much an open book, so just ask me whatever you want to ask me, and if there's something I don't want to answer, I just won't reply, or maybe I just didn't see it. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and that I answered the questions you guys had. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.